Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. I would love to extend my profound gratitude to him, to the blessed one, to the worthy one, and to the enlightened one. So my high respect to the community of the Buddhist monk in both conventional monk, Samatesang, and noble monk, Arayasang. So, and my sincere thank you to all venerable monks who participate in the group today, and your attention is very important, and that's part of the sharing your knowledge to the worldwide. And also my warmly welcome to everyone, ladies and gentlemen, but most lady, not men. So remember that when the monk have a Dharma talk, so men not get close to the speaker. We didn't see where they are, but mostly women. And may I ask permission from all venerable monks in the group, and also our venerable monk who was our host today. And but today we're gonna choose the topic about 5 precepts to describe in our group. And this precept is well known and very basically undertaken by lay Buddhists, especially for the Buddhists who practice Theravada Buddhism. Before they start any ceremony or party, they ask the 5 precepts from venerable monk, and somehow they just do it, they just practice it, but they don't know what the precept mean and what are they just saying without understanding about the conceptualize of the 5 precepts. So in our group today, there are many monks and also lay Buddhists. So those monks are scholar monks. They learn a lot about Buddhism. So they're gonna share their understanding about the 5 precepts, because they not only take it, but they always give these 5 precepts to lay people. Because like when the ceremony going to start, and then lay people ask them the 5 precepts, and they give those 5 precepts to lay people. So monks are very clarified about that. And however, before we start to discuss the 5 precepts, I run this program because I have 3 objects that we run this program. Otherwise, we use English instead of Cambodian word. The first is to allowing access the gate of Buddhism to the national and international. Venerable monk, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we are about to share our knowledge in the regional area. Like you stay in Cambodia, stay in Laos, you just about to share your understanding to your local country, but you isn't about to share your understanding about Buddhism to the world. So that's why for today we open the gate of Buddhism, and we allow people, mostly foreigners, to get into the Buddhism by our talk, by our sharing today. And number 2, to strongly promote the Buddha teaching by means of English voice. So yeah, we know that somehow Dharma in English is very hard for us, but we try to promote Buddhism and Buddha's teaching, Buddha's doctrine by means of English voice. So we try to promote it by use English word. So you can share this to foreigner. They love sharing, so they're gonna share it to their friend as well. And the last one, to inspire the monk wisely research and on the Buddha's doctrine as an international. So this program it's gonna enhance you, encourage you, Venerable Monk, to get more research on Buddhism, on Buddha's teaching as an international. You know that our concept, our idea, our practice is based on our country, our belief. But now we try to promote ourselves, we try to promote the Buddha's teaching. We enhance our understanding and we talk it as international. So people around the world can listen to our talk and get what we share to them. So this is our purpose today, and so on. We're gonna move to the precept because we have time only 1 hour. Now it's almost 10 minutes ago. So to start with the 10 precept, the 5 precept, and before we get into the rule, each rule, so let me invite Venerable Kim Visna. He's a former student of PUC in Cambodia, to give us a brief explain about precept. So what does precept mean and why people have to observe it? So please.
Of all, I would love to pay homage to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, by highly respected. Respected to the Buddhist Cambodians among in both Convent Seoul and USA, Cambodia, all over the world. Especially all the venerable speakers who present in Zoom today. And good morning and evening, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world. I am Venerable Kim Visna, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So saying Venerable Jivana who gave me a chance to share or explain some knowledge of the Buddhism to the people all over the world. Today, I am deeply delighted to deliver the Dharma to educate the people all over the world and to understand the doctrine of the Buddhism clearly. Without delay, I am going to elaborate or expand the topic which the Venerable have asked me about the precept mean. I think many people have known well the precept already with that, but sometimes some of them still wonder or hesitate to follow about those precepts too. Before that, we going to explain those precepts. I just try to use the meaning of the precept first. In Buddhism term that many people in Cambodian people have known like Saila. This is focused about the precept in there. And we have known that the precept refer to the fundamental morality principle for the laity, and also in the Buddhist ethics, which focus essentially to the Buddha teaching and the ethical moral principle that are governed by examining whether the 10 actions, whether connected to the body, speech, or likely to be harmful to oneself or to others. On the other hand, meaning we focus about the moral conduct of the people that they behave in that. The literary meaning that focus about precept just only short part, nature, character, or behavior, or whole that of the Buddhism to behave the distinguishes of action like physical and mental action that the people do. This is the meaning of precept.
Yeah, thank you, Venerable, for your brief explain about the conceptualize of precept. What does precept mean? Precept is the training in Buddhism, and it's the 5 precept is the it's a basic moral conduct in Buddhism. So you know that in Buddhism we call Sila, Samadhi, and Panya, which mean morality, meditation, and insight. So morality or moral conduct is the basic. If you want to jump up to meditation, you have to build your morality first. So how morality is important, so what the morality is. So, and in this part, I would love to invite Venerable Ratana to give more explanation about the meaning of the meaning of the precept. So what does it mean and why it's important?
So first of all, I would like to pay my highest respect to the three Potim, the Buddha and Dhamma and Sangha, and pay my highest respect to all Venerable and especially Venerable Sir here who are in the Zoom, and say hello to all the people and all viewers. So this is my turn, and thank you so much to teacher Jivana to give me a chance to share my idea related to the precept. So the precept, like Venerable said, the precept is, that means sila. We can say the morality. And what does the precept mean? And the sila mean the morality means. So the precept is the discipline rule led by the Buddha for all his followers, not only his followers, but for all beings. The precept is mentioned as a rule that the Buddha led, the Buddha tell, the Buddha teach the all human beings in order to follow if they want to have the happy life and the peaceful community, the peaceful world. They have to follow the precept. The precept is kind of the part of the Dhamma as well. And as well as the precept is the Buddhist ethics. The Buddha tell us the precept is tell all human being in order to help others, not to harm others. So this is the meaning of the precept, depend on my research.
Okay, thank you, Venerable. Thank you very much. Venerable Mang, ladies and gentlemen, Venerable Ratana is the university student from Precept Buddhist University, but the Bang brand is a clever monk, and he also a tour guide, yeah, at Peace Museum. So if you have planned to Battambang, you can ask him to guide you about the Peace Museum in Battambang. So to give more explanation and detail about the meaning and to interpret the word precept from the Bali word which means sila. So this opportunity would transfer to Venerable Lucky Dagi. Everyone and Venerable ladies and gentlemen, Venerable Lucky, maybe this is not his name, but just like title. And he's from Laos, and currently he study at in Thailand. So he would love to join us, and he's gonna share his understanding about the five precepts. So please, Venerable.
First of all, I would like to pray to the Triple Gem, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, and pay respect to all Venerable in this video live, and good evening to the ladies and gentlemen from Thailand. So I heard from every Venerable explain about the meaning of the precept is very clearly, and I understand it very well. I am very appreciated to join this live because Venerable Ratana invited me to join, and he told me like it is very good project because every Venerable from different culture, different country to join. So then I would like to explain about the meaning of the precept, or right, Venerable, or of the five precepts.
Just the meaning of the precept, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think from my opinion, the five precept is the same like Venerable Ratana explained, like in the past of before we like know the Dhamma well. And the five precept, it is a basically of human being. Each of us is not only a monk and novice, or everyone in this planet like a lay people who practice or like follow the five precept, they're gonna have a good life, happy life, and look like happy on their mind. So the Buddha said like the first step to be or understanding the Dhamma very well or clearly, this is we have to practice the five precepts first. We all know that the first is like do not killing anymore, and the second like do not stealing, and number 3 fraud. So I think 5 precept is a basic like a sin samadhi panya. We call that. We have to follow it and practice as clearly. And if we do it as well as we can understand the higher the dharma, then so the first step we have to practice the 5 precept fraud, and we can teach other people. This is my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Venerable. Thank you so much for your sharing. So let's move this turn to Venerable Hun Sokha. So I guess that he really likes to share his understanding about the 5 precepts. So please, Venerable.
First of all, I would like to pay my high respect to the triple gym like Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. I would love to pay my high respect all venerables and ladies and gentlemen. So now I would like to share about the meaning of the morality, or we can say Bali language is a Sila. As a vulnerable Ratana, like a vulnerable Lucky, he already done his plans about the Sila. The morality as the rules that the peoples around the world have practices, and because I think it is very important to the people will have peace and they can make mind rule, just like a rule in Buddhism, and the Buddha found it. As everybody knows that 5 precepts, they are 5, but and more vulnerable will explain more about what is the 5 precepts and just explain about the morality. Just morality, my opinion is just a rule and very important rule in Buddhism. Yeah, this is my opinion. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Venerable. And so now we fully understand about the meaning of 5 precepts. So what is precept mean? Precept is a training rule that people have to observe, have to practice it. So that a short meaning, or it's the moral conduct, not just only for a Buddhist, in the one who believes in Buddhism, but for all people around the world. And so now let's move on to the first precept. We call Bali Pana Tepata Vera Mani Sakha Patyang Samadhiyami. So this is the first precept. So what this mean to everyone, how we interpret it into Cambodian word, into English word. So I would invite Venerable Chomnap. Venerable Chomnap is a student from PUC University in Cambodia. We call Panyasatra University of Cambodia. He's a senior student. So please, Venerable, join and share us about the first precept.
Well, I would like to pay homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and to respect my beloved teachers, and to respect all venerable monks, and to say hello to the people who watching this video. And now, in shortly first, I want to talk something behind the silas. It means that people in the world, they would understand what the silas mean and how to practice the silas. When I was young, I thought that silas is like magic thing. Like I watched the video, especially the movie from Chinese. The silas mean that something that, or you have magic and sell, like have the light, something that you can fly. It's magic. It's called silas. But when I became a monk, I understand that silas is not something like that. It's something that you need to practice, and it is the law of the law of the dharmas. It means that the law of the people need to practice it. And first thing, in the 5 precepts, why the Buddha choose that no killing is the first thing to input in the first 5 precepts. The Buddha, he has magic eye, like he has a wisdom of the eye and the magic eye. It means that the double course, it means that he knows a lot of things in the world, in the universe, unconditional, to understand the the something in the past and something in the future for a long way. So why the Buddha choose the no killing? Oh, sorry, my battery is low. Sorry. Why the Buddha choose no killing is the first thing to input the 5 precepts. No killing, when you don't kill other or harm other, it means that you to try to make it peacefully in the world. So to choose to refrain from killing being is the way to walk in peace. When you don't hurt other, when you don't harm anybody, your mind and your heart is purity. It means that you love yourself and you love other people. So the Buddha choose no killing is the beginning to practice the 5 precepts. It means that to tell us that we are family, we are relative. We should not kill each other. Even an animal, even small insect, even small thing that have life, they want to live. They love to live as we love to live. So right now, I want to admit that everyone needs to practice the 5 precepts, especially no killing is the first thing that refrain from killing. Thank you, my teacher.
Thank you, Venerable. Thank you so much. Once again, Venerable Tan Chomnap is a senior student from Panyasastra University of Cambodia. It's what we call PUC, and he gonna finish his bachelor degree this year. So once again, and bear in mind that Sila is the principle of human being, of universe, not just only for a Buddhist, but for everyone. So let's move this to Venerable Visna, the former student of PUC. So you have any addition idea or explain to the first precept, please, Venerable?
Hello again. So I just add a little bit some of the first precept. When we're talking about killing, so when the people undertakes this precept, we must know yourself. And you have to abstaining about killing, especially killing or harming other people. So everyone have like want to live. No one want to die exactly for the human being, but not only for human being, animal, insects also want to die, want to live. But if you always do something or you always harming those things, you have to see the emotion of them. Even you cannot, for example, if you focus anymore, you can sometimes you don't know emotion, but you see the some facts they act, you can understand well about the physical or non-physical of the animal or for them. Especially, I just focus that if you have to attempt to recognizing the value of others' life or equal respect for all life of the people, you have to observe the first precept. Just only thought like that.
Okay, thank you, Venerable. Let's move this to Venerable Lucky. Sorry, I'm not sure what your name is, and I would love to invite you to add more, describe about the first rule in 5 precepts. So please, Venerable.
Okay, thank you so much. And say hello again. I think the first precept it is very important for all human being. It seems like a venerable. I didn't work with them. Said why the Buddha said do not kill anything that have life. Why? Because I think when we were born in this planet, we want to have a longer life and do not want to die. All right, because we fear, we afraid to die because of, and it seems like you have to think if you anymore and anymore is your, if anymore kill you, how do you feel? So this is, we have to think about it before we do something or everything. So killing isn't good for everyone. So if everyone want to have a peace and want to have a happy life and a good life, so we have to share our kindness, our loves to other and help each other as we can. And this is very important because killing is doesn't matter for all. So we have to take care ourselves and other people and help them as we can. It seems like this is a quarantine day in the COVID-19 day, so we have to share our kindness to other people and keep them a great word and help them. So this is my opinion.
Thank you, Venerable. Yeah, the first precept we have to refrain from killing all living beings. Living beings here include man, women, and animals. So all creatures. So the Buddha said, we be yourself as an example. We want to lie, so everyone the same to us, even though animal, and therefore people have their own right to live. So we have to respect their right. And yeah, and now let's move to the second precept. So what the second precept is and what does it mean? So this turn let's move to Venerable Ratana. He is the student of President Raja Buddha University. He's gonna give us a brief explain about the second precept. So please, Venerable.
Once again, respect to all Venerable. And let me get back to the first precept. I want to add a little bit about the first precept. To obtain from killing or to avoid from killing others people, others all being life is like we can say the first precept to obtain from killing others life is like we respect the human rights. Yeah, we respect the human right. So currently human right is really important, especially to respect oneself life. So this is really fact that the Buddha drop out, discover the first precept of one of the five precepts is the first precept as the manly precept that all beings have to follow in order to have the peaceful life and peaceful community. And let's move to the second precept is to avoid from stealing, to obtain from stealing. This is, we can say, we respect to individual right of possessive of possession. We respect to the others belonging. That means the second precept is focused on we do not take, we do not take the others thing that it was not given. And the owner don't give to us and we steal that things from them, so we will commit that precept. And for example, currently you can see in the society there are a lot of stealers. That stealer make a messy community, make a messy society. The pocket stealer, yes, and somehow the robber, they force others to give their property to them, and somehow they will kill if the owner don't give that property, that thing to them. So stealing or the stealing action is really important in society. It really make trouble. It really make problem in the society. It make a messy society. But if all people follow the second precept to obtain or to avoid from stealing the other things from the other people, the community will have no will have the peaceful, we have the real safety community. They don't care if the people, all people follow the second precept to abstain from stealing. We don't care if even though we place or we put our phone, our property outside our room or outside our house. We don't care if someone come to steal our property, to take our property, because all people who are living around us follow the second precept. So to include in my conclusion, the second precept is avoiding from stealing, mean do not take the other's property.
Thank you, Venerable. Thank you so much for your short it about what you're talking. So the second precept is to do not take what is not given in easy word, and in Bali which means adinadana, that interpret as do not take what is not given. So if you don't take what is not given to you, that is the way you respect the private property. So you have to respect that, whether they are your mate, your parent, your neighbor, or whoever, you have to respect their private property. So add to this second precept. So Venerable Sokha, you have any opinion about the second precept, please?
Yeah, hello again. So I have just a short meaning of the second precept. But before I tell all of you about the second precept, I just want to add a little bit about the first. The first, because I want to talk about it. And balai min panatipata, yes, panatipata, veramani sikkhapadeং samadhiyami. It means that English is no killing. Yes, no killing. It means that we not refer to anymore, not refer to only one. It means that any living being we cannot kill. Yes, mean the human being and the animal we cannot kill. Yes, and this is the first. So and the second, the second is no stealing. As everybody know that no stealing, it means that we have to respect the private property. We have to respect, yes, and have to we don't want to get under property. Sorry, continue. And one more is I want to add more, like nowadays, or we can say currently, there's a lot of the robber, as Venerable Ratana said at the moment, like property and car, yes, and motorbikes, and yes, everything, especially gold or ring, yeah. So I think that I would like to say again and again that the people all over the world should respect all the private property. Yeah. So I would like to add more about the disadvantage of the no stealing. If we have stealing, we feeling fear of the having of your belong to stolen. When you stole someone property, you will feel fear, afraid of the police, yeah, something like that. And one more is I would like to add more about the advantage. When you not stealing of someone's property, you will feel peace in mind, keep in mind, and your mind will calm. Yeah, you have a good mind. This is my opinions. I want to add. Yes, that's all. Thank you so much for your listening.
Thank you, Venerable, for your another idea on the first and the second precept. So, Venerable Vishna, what a peaceful society, non-violent, if people undertake the first and the second precept. So, I would love to invite you to give us the non-violent and the peaceful family, peaceful community, peaceful nation and international, if people undertake these two precepts. So can you please give us the benefit of these two precepts that bring the non-violent and the peaceful society?
So one again. So when we're talking about these two precepts, so we look at about the people recently. People recently, exactly, they didn't understand well with the part of it, because some of the first precept we just focus about no killing, and second precept no stealing online. But in practical, the people still do with that. I just give example, no killing. No killing, it means that, so how they kill something and what extent with that. Because for example, everyone around the world avoid killing. Sometimes they say that I kill like fish. Fish is the food of people eating. So it's a sin or not with that. And stealing, you focus about properties. Properties, exactly. Many people love properties very much with that. But when the people undertake these two precepts, make the people so the loving kindness to each others. For example, one precept, not just only kill, just you harming other people. You make a murders with the people. With that, you murder in the societies like that. But when you undertake this precept, everything and safety and security in that country, in the world. No one fight to each others, no one harm to each others, and everyone respect to each others. The people start believe about the values of morality in the societies. So when the people have the morality in the society, all so everything is the peaceful, or they can live together peacefully with that. Then when we focus about the number two, I just mentioned about the property first. Everyone try to find by their effort to go to anywhere to find the property to support their life. All the people love their properties. But if the people think like that, I think no stealing. And the people always have integrity, and the word of dishonest, the people will avoid it because of you know stealing with other people, to put something or to get what you are not doing, you are not taking with the nation will safety. I think like that, and it's just my idea, and I hope all the honorable here can express more with that.
Thank you, Venerable. And so people have to observe to undertake the the training rule of refrain killing human being and attacking what is not given. So at this point, beside or instead of killing living beings, so we have to share our loving kindness to a human being. We have to give our a love to all human beings instead killing, instead harming, or instead of breaking them. So in the term of loving kindness, metta, that we have to share to all human beings. So I would love to invite Venerable Chomnap to share us about the loving kindness metta, that we have to use it instead of killing human being. So please.
So once again, yes. Right now we are going to talk about loving kindness. In Bali language is called metta. What is loving kindness mean? To understand this take, to understand the meaning in the Buddhism, we need to explain between love and loving kindness. Meaning that we love, it's a normal love and loving kindness. And in loving kindness, It refers to the mother love to the son and to love the daughter. And this is only the mothers and the Buddha. The text say that only your family and the Buddha have loving kindness to all the people when they give something to you and they don't want to get back. It means that. But in practice, in no killing or refrain from killing, by doing metta or loving kindness, we have to sort that. We have to compare that to think that if you are those people and you are threatened by others, how do you feel when you are threatened by other people or other people want to kill you? How do you feel? You afraid, or you feel worried, or you feel you don't want other people to kill you, to destroy your life. So by thinking like that, you will not do, you will commit to do that action to other people, even human being, even all the human being, even small things, small insect, or include all the living being in the world. So I forget to explain the loving kindness. Yes, to practice the loving kindness, it means that you will not kill animal or people or you all the living being anymore. So that's why the Buddha tells us to practice metta in order to refrain from killing being. Thank you, teachers.
Thank you, Venerable. And opposite the killing or harming human being, whether they are our enemy or our beloved, we have to share our love to everyone, no matter they are hate us, discriminate us, but we open our mind for everyone. So in this term, Venerable Lucky, so you are special to talk more about the loving kindness that we have to use instead of killing living beings. So please, Venerable.
Loving and kindness, it is very important to human being and everyone need it. We all want other people to like us or take care of us. Everyone form love from other people. It seems like when you do something else or you post like your picture on Facebook, it is very simple and you can understand it clearly, because it seems like when you post your picture on Facebook, do you want a lot of like and share everyone to see us and take care of us? And I think if we are human and we have more knowledge and more wisdom than like a lay anymore, we have to take care of it and keep and share it to everyone in our planet. It doesn't only like you are Cambodia or you are Lao or you are Thai or you are European people. It doesn't matter. The Buddha say like we are our big family in our planets. Like we have the same thing. Like we have the eye, we have the ear, we have and mostly like we have same vast. Like we have less vast. It doesn't matter like what's your color skin, red or black or yellow like this. So we have to keep our share our loving kindness to other people as we can. And in Buddhism and the teaching of the Lord Buddha, the Lord Buddha teaches is very clearly about loving and kindness. If we have a loving and kindness, or in English we call like a thinking positive and positive line. If you always keep the bad thing to other people, you will receive the bad thing come to your life too. It seems like when you offer something else to other people, you feel like happy and you're proud of yourself, and other person who get the thing from you is feel happy like you. This is from my opinion. So we have to keep helping other people as we can. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Venerable. And yeah, instead of opposite of killing a living being, we have to respect their private lives, their lives, because they have their own life to live in this world, to see what they want. So we have to respect them and harm no one, no matter they are man or animal. And let's move to the second, avoiding from avoiding taking is not what given. So what should we do? What should we practice in order to eliminate not taking what is not given? So we have to share what we have. We have to donate. We have to contribute our kindness to everyone, not just only money or material, but our love as well. So adding to this point, so Venerable Ratana, so you are special to add more about donation or contribution instead of taking what is not given. So I mean that we have to practice our dana, tiền, I mean donate or give our our material, our supply, our necessary. So instead of taking what is not given. So please, Venerable, share us about sharing, which means dana in Bali word, or donation as interpreted in English. So
I want to say a bit about the dana. So the dana is one of the perfection of the Buddha. And that is really important. Before we do something, we should think first. For example, before we do something, we should think first the advantage or disadvantage. In Buddhism, divide the dana, the Buddha divide the dana into two kinds. So the first is Dhamma dana, we call the Dhamma gift, the gift of Dhamma. And the second is Amizadana, mean the material thing gift, the material thing gift, or we give the material thing to the others. The first one is Dhammadhyana. This Dhammadhyana is not only focused on the Dhamma. And as well as we already know that the Dhamma in Bali word is Dhamma. Dhamma means the natural thing, the natural law, the natural thing, the natural consequence that happens around the world. And the Buddha discovered, the Buddha explored it as the lesson, and he experienced himself and share it to all human beings. And Dhammadhyana is also referred to the knowledge. And one more thing, if we talk about the Dhamma, the four sublime state is also one part of the Dhamma, one part of the lesson of the Buddha. So the second one is the Amizadana. Amizadana is mean we give the material thing. For example, like four basic needs. For basic needs. And if like the way to build the dana is really important to avoid from stealing others. So we should learn to share something, not even just the material things, but we have to share our love. Our love is like, it's not the cost. I mean, we see it, the more we share our love, the more we get more and more love from each other. But the more we hate or we hurt others, we hate others, they will hate us back, and we will get more and more hate. So before we do something, we should see first. If we give our love, if we try to give, like we try to give something to others, what will we get? We give love, we will receive love. And so that's all for my idea. This is just a short idea.
And
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for reminding us that dana, giving, that is one of the first perfection that Bodhisattva, the one who wished to become a Buddha, had to commit it, had to perform it. in his previous life before he get enlightenment. And also the last life before he reborn in the Deva, he also complete the dana perfection, yeah, as a Vaisandra Jada. So in addition to this, thank you, Venerable Lucky, for you give us explanation about the loving kindness. So loving kindness metta also another another perfection that Buddha have to perform it, have to do it in order to gain enlightenment. So these two words are very essential in Buddhism, very important that the Buddha choose it and practice it from life to life in order to gain enlightenment. And Venerable Chu Hong and Venerable Hyun Sokha and Venerable Chomnap, Venerable Visna, and also Venerable Sopayin Yi, do you have any addition or any other idea to add more on the opposite of the first two precepts? Instead of killing human being, we have to share our love, our compassionate mind to them. Instead of taking what is not given, we do dana, giving and contribution. Instead of we are taking the things that are not permitted to us. So Venerable Chu Hong, you have any idea to add us about the two first precept in 5 precepts?
Would like to respect teacher so much and also all of us. So I'm just joined us today. I really don't know the rule of us talking about that. I just heard some our speech today about 5 precepts, right? So the first and second talk about no killings and no, let me check, no stealing, right?
Yeah.
So don't mind me because I'm not good at speaking of English. So for my idea, it's for the human being, people should refrain or avoid killing all the people and animals also, and don't steal the property, don't steal like animal. So should avoid of it, because the thing that you should kill should steal. So right now, when we have a thing that we love, we have an animal like cat and dog that we love. So when someone steals the cat and things, so what happened to us and what happened to you? So we should avoid of it, because the thing is not good for you to do that, because it is bad action. You should avoid of it. So this is first for me for speaking at the moment. So thank you. This is my idea. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Venerable Chu Hong, and Venerable Hyun Sokha. You have any additional idea to these 2 points?
Yes, I have a little bit too. Hello again. Yes, the first I want to tell you about the opposite of the no killings. Yes, I think that we should get away from killing. We should get away from the violence. We should get away from all of this work, because it's not good for our in society. It is not good behavior for the people all over the world. And so we should get away, and we should give more loving kindness. Like for example, when you feeling love someone, but not refer to all the rich people or rich men. Oh, poor people, I don't love. I love only rich men. I love only rich people. No, we should love all. We love rich men and poor people, disability people. This is the loving kindness. Yeah, and one more thing is I would like to explain, say more about no stealing. Yeah, no stealing. It means that oh, I'm opposite. I think that we should respect about like when people try to work hard, try to get money, to keep money, to earn money for buy a car, buy a motorbike, yes, something like that. And then you go to steal them, you go to rob them, they feel unhappy, they feel depressed, they feel sad. So I think that all the people should get away from it. Yes, thank you so much, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Venerable. Venerable Monk, ladies and gentlemen. Tina is from New Jersey, and Vinita Thon from Cambodian Phnom Penh, and Sraito Chien from Kampong Spru Province, Bentley Tree from New Jersey, United States of America, and Jirata is my younger sister. She joined us today too. So, and everyone, if you have any question, mostly lay Buddhist, you can ask. If you have no question, so we would give you an opportunity to ask the question for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna finish another 3 precepts, the third, the fourth, and the last one. We will discuss again. Hopefully, all Venerable Monk join us and share your understanding as well. And be in mind that please be ready and research about the third one, the fourth, and the last one before we join the group. And our meeting Zoom ID are still the same, and also the postcode are the same as well. And you are free to invite your friend to participate in our group. And anyway, due to the time is constrained, to sum up what we have done today, we are mainly discuss about the first and the second precept. We mentioned about what does precept mean, and what the first and the second precept is, how we apply it in daily life, and what is the opposite of the first and second precept. And all Venerable Monk from Cambodian, from Phnom Penh, from Battambang, and also from Thailand, Venerable Lucky. He's a last monk, but he currently study in Thailand. He would love to share us about the morality and about the Buddha's teaching as well. And thank you so much, Venerable. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So before we end this program, I wish all of you meet the 4 praise of the Buddha, longevity and beauty, happiness, and also energy in both mental and physical. By at the end of your life, may you meet the Buddha and realize what the Buddha taught is about the Noble Truth. Thank you so much. Please join our merit today. Sadhu.